And then in terms of putting it back, I did brush this out, which you can see there's more to it. I'll give it a little more brush. Okay, so yeah, so this goes in. You can feel it drop in. It's these little grooves lock in place, and you can see the groove is there and there, and you just drop it in. Yeah, and once it goes in place, then you rotate it until it clicks. Beautiful. And likewise, if you were to take it out, a lot of people were saying online that they had to really give it force, but what I've found is once you do it once, it has an easier time. But you're turning it clockwise to lock, counterclockwise to unlock. And if it's not going to come out, I would just say clean around this little edge. And some people were saying to get like rubber gloves. Others were saying to create tension by putting something here and then turning it. But I found after a couple times I was able to, it just comes out. Yeah, and it's also better when it's clean, obviously. And then this thing I haven't cleaned, so eventually I will. But that should get a wash, I presume, especially if you have silverfish that clearly like coffee. Still really grossed out by that, but there we go. Not perfectly squeaky clean, but it'll do the job for now. And then put our lid on. We're ready to grind. So again, just to give you an idea, I put all my coffee in a bag. You can see quite a bit of coffee retained there. So that's cleaning. Oh yeah, and make sure it's unplugged. That plug is for my coffee maker. But the grinder was unplugged when I was doing that. And you can see there's quite a bit of mess here. I actually don't know if that came out after I put it all together or not. But people were saying online to keep this area clean because it's anti-static, and then to come under here and brush. I found that it was better to turn the machine on its side so that you could get in there, but this is like the, I guess, the anti-static component, which I don't really care about because I don't think it really does that great a job. I mean, I've never tried other grinders, but I just expected, it's coffee, I expected it to be messy. But yeah, I guess just to finish up the deep cleaning, you could get in there and clear everything out. I'm also kind of curious if I shove my straw, will I get any more? I guess it's kind of nice because the straw is bendy. I don't know many tools that will bend like this. But I wonder if I tip it down now. Oh yeah. I got some coffee there. That's good. And also removing this suction I noticed helps a lot. Pulling out grounds. Yeah, overall, I mean, this is kind of a pain in the butt, but I think if I were to get in there and do that, disassemble the burrs and clean out, I think it would be a lot easier. And, pretty grimy, huh? Alright, I'm gonna try that one more time. I just want to see if anything else comes out. So I'm literally just pushing in and up. This is just the reverse end of where we were before. Okay, let's see if any comes out. Barely. Barely, okay. I'm happy with that. Can you see that? Okay. Because it stopped, but at first it was... I mean, we're not going to get all the coffee, right? Let's just get most of it. Okay. I also got one of those counter sweeping brushes, which is really nice. Because actually, that's my least favorite part about making espressos, cleaning the counter. Okay. So I use their the fellow catch thing. I don't know if it's intended for beans, but that's what I use to weigh my beans. And we got our tare. Let's see if I can get it one shot. Oh, a little more. I do 18.5. And then I guess I could take their whole thing. I don't usually do the whole thing. I just do this part. Because, I should probably clean that too. Because I think at the end of the day, a little bit it's taste. It's not so much that it's dirty, it's just that these coffee grinds will make the taste bitter. Just ever so slightly. That's what Seattle Coffee Gear was telling me. They were saying that the oil buildup and the coffee buildup just becomes, rancid. It's a terrible word, but it's true. And you don't want rancid things in your coffee. You don't want silverfish bugs in your coffee. They clearly were coming for the rancid oils. I love that. I mean, silverfish can be good. They eat mold, but they're not harmful, but it's still gross. Okay, so that's what I do. Okay, the moment of truth. So I always do a little bit of that. Just a little pumping. Untap, and I might even just gently rock it to get all the oils out. Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice. So now you can see my whole coffee station. But here's my pour filter, and the grinder comes with this little ring that goes on top, and I think it's intended to be placed here, and then you pour your coffee in. At least that's how I use it. And if you see me, I mean, this is real, just like loosey-goosey, right? I'm just trying to get some coffee. I'm not doing like expert technique or anything. I have this nice metal tamper, and then I check with the included tamper, which now I'm like obsessively thinking about cleaning everything. But really, I think everything just needs a nice wipe. And I use these like just terry cloths. You can buy like 100 in a pack or something. They're great as a replacement for paper towels, by the way. And this was a brush that I had from another coffee set. This is nice, but you know, I could just as well use this. My grinder cleaner. But yeah, then I put their plastic thing in to check my set, and it looks set. It's pretty good. I warm up my cup. And this little mug I made myself, which is always nice to drink out of something you made yourself. Sturdy espresso mug. Sturdy demi-tasse. You can reach out to me if you want one. Okay. See how we do. Oh, by the way, this is a problem. Cheers. Oh, it's beautiful. Very nice chroma. Oof, yeah, it's nice.